Um, if he, yeah, I knew he was going to come back. And I appreciate you, Mr. Hacker, for the 32 subs you just gave me. Let's hear it for the hacker. Thanks, buddy. So there you go, Matt. You want to grow your channel? Grow yourself a hacker. He's a good fellow. So, you know what? I'm just going to chat away. If you guys find it really annoying, just turn off the chat. Or if you want to chat one-on-one, I'm going to put up the link. Hey, Chris. So what do you do over the winter, LP says? Hide. Stay in my house. Well, you know, we enjoy winter up here. We get out our dog sleds and our team of dogs, and so long as it isn't snowed that much, it's not a big deal. We just, as long as the dogs can get through and our igloos are perfectly covered, we're nice and warm. Absolutely, I'm just ignoring them. So you guys can, if you want to play and play with them, go ahead. If not, just ignore them. You'll go away. But I do appreciate, actually, oh no, I lost some subs. But he did give me 27 new subs. So I'm going to put the link so that we can chat one-on-one. Matt, if you want to come on up and have a chat. Bob, I don't know if you've got it figured out yet. All right, Rebecca, you go after him. And there you go, Matt. Or anybody else that might want to come up. Even you, Mr. Hacker, if you need to chat, it's okay. So hopefully everybody's had a great weekend. And there's a lot of different things going on. Oh, awesome. Well, I'll drop the link again, Bob. Come on up. We'll have a little one-on-one chat. Or Chris, if you want to come up, Sarah, whatever. This is impromptu, just having a chat with some friends. And there just seems to be a whole lot of interaction in the chat, which is only going to drive the channel even more. So, like I say, if the link is there, guys, or if you want, text me. I can send you the link via something else. Because I know I'm getting issues right now, so I can't see a whole lot, but just let me know. Oh, you meant something else. You figured it out. You figured it out. Oh, I've talked to you about a lot of things, buddy. I'm not even going to attempt to figure out what that's about. And Sorry, guys. I'll go back through and read through the chat here. Oh, you want to know about my homesteading plans? Well, I have pot roast. She's growing quite nicely. What I have to do is order, for those of you that follow Hidden Heights Farm, and get some of the garlic salt licks. And I'm going to put some in with our pigs, and I'm going to put some in with our... Now, pigs we won't get again until April. And then I think I'm only going to have crispy bacon. Probably only going to do one pig next year. And survival prep. It's a hacker. YouTube hasn't been able to shut them down yet. So this is all the same person. It's all computer generated. And there's really not much we can do about it other than just ignore him. But he has given me 27 new subscribers. And I'm getting a lot of interaction right now on my channel. So I guess I am kind of being a little bit, how do I say this? I'm being a little bit, I'm just letting them go. And if people don't, you can, okay. All right, Chris, I just saw that you're going to come in a bit. I'll be waiting. And yeah, that's all it is, guys. It's just one guy with a computer program but he knows that I've set up some blocks. And if he wants to get around those, I know nothing about computers, and I could probably get around it. So you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You just have to, well, what you should have said, sorry, guys, it's just jumping here. I'm trying to read, and there's Lynette. Hey, Lynette. What the heck's going on? Meet my friend, the hacker. He's bumping my channel up into the high algorithms right now. So I'm being a little selfish letting him do it. Really, what you should have said is, what the hacking is going on? And hey, Frontier Survival. Anybody wants to come up? Want to promote their channel? Go right ahead. I'll drop the link again. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It is what it is. Frontier, it's meet my friend, the hacker. He's got a whole bunch of multiple personalities, and they're all out. They're out for a visit, and we all have. They got to rewrite a program, Lisa. That's all it is. But unfortunately, there's not that many people live, and it's not. Matt, I think you should try to grow a hacker. This is great. Oh, let me refresh. 29 new subs. Right on. And no, Mr. Hacker, you will not Hey, Thrifty, you will not be able to be entered, Mr. Hacker, into my syrup giveaway. Because it's my channel and I make the rules, and no hackers are allowed. You want to play nice? You could win some maple syrup. Yeah, far from it, Lisa. I'm trying to learn from folks like you. Oh, hang on here. Oh, I've had 3 people pop up underneath me here, and as soon as I go to add them, they go away. Oh well. Oh, absolutely. Hedgehogs. I guess his mom hasn't brought him like his tea and crumpets this afternoon, and his knickers are in a knot, or her knot, or its knot, or whatever. And yeah, it very, very well could be his meds, or. But again, we are a loving and appreciative community, and we're here. So it's okay if he needs a hug. I'll give him a hug. I don't. Oh, I'm far. Like I said, I'm far from. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Hopefully, it works. Well, it works that time.
Yeah, sure did.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, did you meet my friend the hacker?
Yeah, I've been blocking him too.
Now, play something fun for this. Bring up the band, play the steel guitar.
See, I don't know if I'm good or not, but I'm gonna try to turn my camera around.
Yeah, as long as I can't. As long as I can't hear that music. Oh, see, Mr. Hacker wants a hug. His mama didn't give him any love, and we're going to see the animals. Oh, there she is, or he is. Sorry.
That's little Amity.
Oh no, that is Amity. Okay.
It's our baby girl. There was a video that went out with some of our animals. This is our buck Hugo.
Oh my goodness, they're vocal. They want something. They want something. They want some food or loving, or they want something.
Oh, that one.
Thrifty. All you have to do is go back. I've got a video. It says 501 giveaway, I think. All the rules are there. And I believe you're new, so subscribe, share the channel. And yeah, all the rules are there. Oh, absolutely, Heather. Uh-oh. Chris went too far. Oh, there, you're back. You were frozen.
Yeah. Was it? Did it show?
I just showed whenever you were started to walk up beside the goat pen, and then it froze.
Was it, or can you guys see that?
All that I see is a funny, fuzzy image.
All right, just a second. Now we'll try this one more time.
It's all good. Okay, Mr. Hacker, I appreciate, honestly, I do appreciate. And if you need to talk, just subscribe to the channel. I go live quite a bit. And come, we'll chat. Honestly. you have to do what you got to do, and I got to do what I got to do, and we can work together. But I know you go have fun with other people, and like I said, this shoulder right here, Hacker, got your name right there. Have a good afternoon, Mr. Hacker. Oh, I know he'll see me again. That's okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry, Chris. I just had to say bye
That's
to
all right.
my friend the hacker.
So I finally got it all brush hogged.
Oh wow. Okay, so you got the rad in yesterday?
Yeah, I was able to get it all put together and finished up.
Did you lose a lot of your coolant too?
I lost it all.
So it was down low then.
Oh no, it was like the whole radiator blew up.
Oh, it was the core.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
I had to replace the entire radiator,
Okay.
which it's the second time it's done that.
So it's same thing or like,
Trying to figure out a place to set my phone for a minute.
I'd hold it for you, but
My phone's staying just fine where it's at. There's a video still on my phone. I got to move it over to Sarah's computer so that we can edit it. Because I did a video on replacing that radiator.
okay. So did you just take your old rad and get it record or whatever, or did you buy a whole new?
We just bought a whole new radiator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on that tractor. It's pretty easy. It's 8 bolts that you got to remove. 4 that hold the. There's a little coil in front of the radiator, so I got to take those 4 bolts out so that it shifts forward a little bit, so that I have enough room to pull the radiator out and then up.
Okay.
And then there's 4 bolts that hold the radiator on and 2 inlet hoses.
But is it the same thing that keeps blowing up on you? Sorry, I'm just trying to get my charger for this. This.
Yeah. What happened is when I was brush hogging, the other day or last weekend, I didn't see the overheating light come on.
Oh no!
Because the sun was shining on the dashboard just right that the light wasn't bright enough compared to the sun, so I never seen it come on.
Okay.
And the next thing I knew, I saw steam blowing everywhere, so I shut her down. Gimped it up to the house and let it sit till I got a new radiator 3 days later.
Actually, 3 days isn't that bad to get a rad in.
Oh no, we got it through John Deere, so they don't keep that particular one in stock. So they had to order it from one of their other places and get from one of their warehouses to get it in.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to get this all. I'm just going to have to change all stuff around here.
That is a much better picture, by the way. Did you get a new camera?
No, I've always had this iPad. I just I was running off my iPad or laptop all the time, and there we go. That works. And then I just thought this afternoon, I'm like, well, why don't I try this one and see if it works? And by golly, I've got a heck of a lot better
Picture.
picture. I can't believe we actually got rid of them that easy. Normally, those hackers are pretty relentless.
Lila got on them.
Oh, everybody was. It was hilarious. I was just getting. Big Matt was blasting them, and yeah, it was quite funny. And who else we got in
I'm
here
gonna mute
now?
my mic for a minute.
Yep. Altruistic. Hey, Jen or Wiley, whichever. But I'm gonna say it's Jen. And Rebecca. Every time I've tried to add you, it bounces you out. So I have no idea what's going on. If you've changed a setting on your phone or whatever. And yeah, I'm not sure. But hey, Mike Henderson, how are you? And I appreciate that about the turkey video. It's something that oh well, Darren, Jen, you should have went live. Then we could have all watched Wiley work. That's what it's all about, right? And yeah, I appreciate everybody coming by. And it was just supposed to be a quick little up down, do a test, and yeah, Rebecca, I tried to add you 3 times, and it keeps bouncing it out. So I'm not sure what is up with that. So I don't know if the settings changed on your phone or don't know. Don't know. I tried. But sometimes your phone will, sometimes you're here, sometimes you're gone. So yeah. Oh, look at that. We're going for a tractor ride. Doot, 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 doot. Don't hit the tree. Oh, no. Oh, there he's back. He's milling telephone poles to make siding for the shop. Aren't your telephone poles like ours? Full of arsenic? Just putting it out there. Probably not what you want to surround yourself with. I don't know what they do for your treatment down there, but ours are treated with arsenic. So, or they were, but the ones that they're pulling out of the ground now are the ones that had the arsenic. These ones are hard. Oh, okay. I was sitting here thinking, I don't think you're going to want to put the kids anywhere near that, but okay. But what are you doing? Doing some more bush hogging back there?
Oh no, I'm done with everything.
Oh yeah.
I was just bringing the tractor back down here to the shop because eventually I'll have to bring my truck down, hook it up to the trailer, and get the tractor back on this trailer right here. Take it back over to my father-in-law's.
Oh, you were just borrowing his?
Yeah. This little tractor does great, but
okay, Lynette. We'll see you in a bit.
I filled some holes with dirt and
Pretty much prepping for winter
mhm.
or your soggy season.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Switch you.
If we could afford it, I need to buy about 5 tons of gravel.
To do that road that you were just on, you need more than 5 tons. Even if I was to back spread that the way I used to, you'd have to do 2 inches, and you'd be looking at a triaxle load. Hopefully, you could find somebody that is good at spreading, because I know, like, people would just hand rake after I was done. Not too many things I'm
So
good at, but I was good at spreading.
what we're wanting to do right now is just fill the holes that we have in the road
Mm-hmm.
because that's our driveway. And so um, we're just wanting to fill in all the holes that we have, get those filled in, and
because it's a county right or a county right away, they won't supply the
it's not.
gravel if
It's a private drive from my neighbor's driveway all the way to my house.
I thought it was still a right of way of the county though to your house.
Nope. The only way that would happen is if the road went all the way through.
You see, up here we have what we would call that an unopened right of way, and it's still owned by the municipality, but it. I know sometimes we buy the gravel if they spread it, or we would take our trucks and drop off a couple, but they paid for the trucking.
Right. So I've tried to get them to grade all the way to our gate.
Yep.
And then turn around at the shop.
Yep.
Here at the shop. They will not go past my neighbor's driveway. Will not.
Well, then you need to
because they said that in their paperwork and their maps, the county road ends there and it becomes a private drive from there on to my house.
Well, if you can get me like a true township map, I'll read it for you and I'll let you know. And like but it's got to be one of the county stamped maps. And
I can get one, I'm sure, because it's public.
just take a picture. Just take a picture of it, and it's very easy to do the research. Because it doesn't matter if it's U.S., Canada, even Mexico. I can find out what's opened or unopened.
A friend of mine is running for county commissioner.
Okay.
If he gets in, he's going to research it for me and make sure. But I've talked to 3 county commissioners, and all 3 of them have told me that their maps show that it's a private drive from their driveway on.
See, I don't get that, because it's got to be accessible by. See, yeah. Up here, it could be a private road, but that should show up on the deed for your house. Because if it's deeded a private road, they don't have to do anything.
Right.
But if it's not on your deed, they have to either help you. They don't have to do the whole thing. But, when's your election coming up? Turn it into an election thing.
So the election, because our county commissioner passed away,
Oh,
and so they're doing a special election. So the primary will be in February,
okay.
and then the final election will take place in April. So they'll do the primary to figure out who the top two candidates are,
Yeah.
and then they'll have like a runoff in April.
Okay. Yeah, he's again LP. We were nice to Mr. Hacker, and he had to go hack some other channels, and he said that he'd come back. But yeah, he he was very respectful. He said thank you, and he went away. I still don't know how. Well, I guess he must have heard me say that I was going to say subscriber only, because yeah, he put 29 new subscribers on my account. I'm now at 331. But so yeah, it'd be good if they. So do you guys have like a mayor and councilors for your municipality there? Or
Just for the city.
okay, so you guys just have like a single representative for your county then? Is that how that works?
So our county has 3 county commissioners, the 3 districts.
Okay.
And
And they would sit on county council then?
yes.
Okay. See, here each municipality has a representative that goes to county, and ours is the mayor. And then there's like the next town over, they actually have a county representative. So they have 5. They have a mayor, deputy mayor, and 3 councilors, and then the county liaison. I guess he's still technically a counselor there, but he primarily deals with the county. And then us, it's our mayor. Most of the smaller municipalities, just the mayors go, or the deputy mayors.
So our county is set up kind of weird because technically we're in the community of Leech. We're in this small community. Our address is in the town. We have 3 school areas that you can choose to go to. So we can have, if our mail gets delivered to our mailbox, which is on the highway, it comes from one city or one town. If we were to bring our mailbox all the way down to the house, then it would be from another town. And we're right on the line of 2 fire districts. So our house is in one fire district, and that's on our side of the road. So if I'm going out my driveway and driving the road down, everything on the left side of the road is one fire district. Everything on the right side of the road is another fire district. So,
like
I mean, our
ahead.
county is so jacked up.
See, we're under the same county, but so the town where we do all our shopping and where all our mail comes from or whatever, that is actually at the end of my road. The yellow line splits it. So half of them, the far side is their fire response, and it splits the highway there. So any highway calls they deal with on their side, but the overpass just where my house is, there, and then we look after most of it here through our fire department. But we also, I just got a message for those folks that follow Aaron and Daniel at Bramble Hill Homestead. They're not going to go live tonight. They've canceled their live.
What I like about our 2 fire departments that are right here that cover this area is that if one can't make it, the other one will cover it. Instead of just going, oh, well, that ain't our district or that ain't our area, they will dispatch and come. When I set my pasture on fire by accident, that was horrible because we had gotten a bunch of rain. I was the lieutenant for the fire department from another town. And so I went out and I stomped down, brought all that water to the top, and was going to burn just a little bit of brush that I had. Yeah, well, I burnt down 2 outbuildings, my yard, a quarter of my pasture, and a portion of the neighbor's pasture. Now I'm not allowed to start fires anymore.
I can maybe see why.
But one fire department, the one that should have responded, was on another call at the time.
Oh, okay.
And the other one was actually on their way into their station from a call. So they were right there already. So they come on out. And they went to cut my fence, but their fence cutters were all rusted and froze up. They couldn't get them to work. And I told them as soon as they pulled in, I said, I'm taking that fence out anyways. Drive through it. I said, it's coming out. Just drive through it. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I told you to drive through it. Are you sure? Yes. Are you positive? Yes. It's coming out. I just haven't had the chance to tear it down yet. Drive through it. Okay.
Oh,
they
boy.
drove through it and then we're like, man, we're sorry about your fence. I was like, who cares about the fence?
That's it. You saved my house.
Well, it was going the opposite direction of the house.
Oh, okay.
Which I wasn't worried about my pasture. I could have let it burn and been fine with it. But I was more worried about my neighbor's pasture. I didn't want it to take off all the way across his pasture.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that would severely suck.
Because that's his hayfield.
Ouch.
And so I didn't want it to burn that up. And I finally met him after the fact. I hadn't met him up to this point. And I had met him and I told him, I said, hey, man, I just want you to know that we had a fire at the house, you know, and it got over on your pasture. And he said, that's all right. That'll be good hay when I get ready to cut it this year.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, as long as you're not worried about it, neither am I.
Everybody should do that every now and again anyways, to promote healthier pastures. And to me, it's a lot cheaper to do a controlled burn than to reseed. Because the price
Yeah.
of seed, I cannot believe how much money it is actually jumped up for fertilizer
Well, and
and seed.
we have quite a few brush piles here on the place too that really need burnt. So when and if we get this other pasture land,
Hmm.
then I'll kick our animals over into it, and then I'll do a controlled burn on this and burn it off, let it grow back, and then move our animals back and do the same over there.
Absolutely. Then you can reseed, but the burn off or charcoal or whatever you want to call it is an automatic fertilizer in itself. So if you were to throw, a bunch of Timothy in and, oats, whatever.
And I'm gonna tell you, when we burnt this off by accident,
Yeah.
we didn't have to reseed nothing.
Mm.
Like, I'm surrounded by pasture land,
Okay.
and so when they cut and stuff, everything in the air just comes and lands over here and grows. So we don't have
You guys normally
an
have a
issue
lot
with
of you guys normally have a lot of wind anyways, do you not?
it. It depends.
Okay.
I mean, every once in a while we'll get some 10, 15, 20, maybe even some 30-mile-an-hour winds that come through here, but it's not constant. So sometimes we'll just get gusts up to that amount, but the only time we get real high winds and stuff is when we have severe thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff that come through. Then
Just give me one sec.
Honey, I think you've run out of room for.
$375 until it's done, about 45 minutes. 40 minutes. Should do it. Just until it's golden brown on top.
Hey, say hi.
Oh, there's Mama.
Scott. She says, hi, Scott. Bye, Scott.
All right, we'll see you later. And I just want to go over to the chat here and say hello to Barney, Tommy Perkins. Hopefully, Louisiana's doing all right. And who else? I just want to make sure. Oh, fallen Arkansas veterans. Hello, Charles. How are you doing, buddy? Was your thing not this weekend, Charles?
That's weird.
Wasn't his thing yesterday? I think. We'll wait till he replies, but yeah, it was. How did it go? How'd it go, Charles?
I think StreamYard's made some changes.
Why is that?
Because I hit the chat box down there.
Mhm.
The only thing that shows up now is private chat.
Should be right beside it.
Yeah, it's not because
Really?
yep, it's just private chat is all that's there.
Well, then it was a change they just did because
I was gonna say it was there Friday, and
well, it was there yesterday, last night at dinner time because Matt was live, and I was making supper, and I was watching it on my phone. So, you know, and yeah, Tommy, we're starting to get cold up here too. But whenever you look, it's I've seen that we've had a foot of snow at the end of October before, so I'll take this temps.
Don't have to say thank you. You're welcome anytime.
And let's see here. Well, that's good, Charles. I know you did a lot of work on putting that all together for the veterans, and that would have been awesome. I just know I'm sure Mike's pretty bummed about not being able to go to that. I think he was looking forward to going to it. And I was just sitting here, and like I was saying, I hadn't seen you in a while, and then I heard the date. So I'm like, oh, okay, I know what Charles is doing right now. And
yeah, I wish I could have made it down for that, but I had other things going on.
well, yeah, you're a little busy right now too, and well, and that's what it's all about, Charles. Is as long as the family members were happy and appreciative, that means you did a good job.
Most
Good.
definitely.
Hmm.
I said most definitely.
That's who it's for. But anyways, oh, we're back up to 15 people.
Hey,
Well, a lot of people didn't come back. I guess they thought the troll was going to stay. I knew that once we started talking to him, that'd be the end of it. He knew that he wasn't in control then, and he was going to pout.
yeah,
So-
I seen that you did a test live, so I jumped on it, and then I was commenting and everything, and realized that I was watching the replay. Well, and it was crazy because it was letting me comment in the live chat. That's what was weird. That's why I thought I got to looking, and I was able to like fast forward all the way to the end, and then it was like replay, and I was like, what the world? It's never let me type in the
I had
live chat.
I must have just shut it down, and it didn't flip over yet.
Oh, I was like, that's weird. It's never let me do this before.
Yep.
But
So
I was
that
like,
would-
I'm here.
well, I saw you comment that you were back or something, but that was on this one. And yeah, people just had enough of every mod I had were attacking this guy. And if you don't report every single one, the way that he's written his program is
It just
that
comes
leaves
back.
one that he can keep multiplying it. So if you go through and report every one, then he's screwed. He's got to change it over to a different name. But once he knew that he was, able to get hugs, he went away. Feel sorry for those people that are locked in their mummy's basement.
I just don't get it. It's like,
You know what? Neither do I. And 90% of us won't get it.
well, and I hacked for a while, but I didn't do it like they do it. You know, I would hack, like I was playing this game through, I think it was through MySpace when it was a big thing.
Oh my God. That's one thing
yeah.
I never even opened. So I couldn't.
There was a game that I got really big in, and it was an online game through there and so I would hack friends that I played that game with. I'd hack their computers and their chat, and then I would make comments and stuff from their chat, so it would look like they were making the comment. And I would come up with some stupid stuff to say, and it would throw people off so bad.
That's funny.
I didn't say that. Well, it says it right here in your in the main chat.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was fun. But the people that a lot of times, the people that I was going to hack into knew I was going to do it. I told them ahead of time.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to mess with people. I'm going to hack your screen and take over your chat.
All right, Jen, we'll see you later.
Have a good one, Jim.
I think she's just going to flip phones, steal Wiley's, while she's watching him work. Nothing wrong with that.
It's a beautiful day today.
Well, I'll switch you the sun for what we got out here now. We got damp, cold. It's not, well, at least it wasn't raining. It rained a little bit earlier, but it's just damp, real damp. And that doesn't help with my neck either.
Oh. My back has been screaming the last few days. Because of the weather, and then.
But you're in that wind tunnel at work too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
think the whole North America went cold last night because even Charles is saying they were down to 45. And
I think that's what we were down
everybody
to
else
last
was
night.
saying. Yeah, we were just below that up here. And then you'll have
from what I've seen is that jet stream with that pulls that polar vortex down from from the far north. So from what I've seen with what the weather's people are saying is that for our area, like the north is going to get they're going to get snow. They always do, but it's not going to be as bad as it has been in other years. because the way the jet stream's fallen, it's going to pull that polar vortex further south.
Oh, okay.
So we're supposed to get a lot of that bad wintry weather this go around that we typically don't get, every other year.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's fine. It usually happens about every 10 or 15 years anyway. So we're due for one of those really bad winters.
Yeah, but you guys got nailed quite hard
No.
last year down into Texas. A lot of those folks, like, they got hammered. A lot of people died. A lot of people.
Okay. So for those areas that never see it,
Mm.
they got hit hard for them.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Rebecca.
For me, that 5-6 inches of snow that we got here,
Yeah.
that was nothing.
Well,
That
no,
that
but
to me is not bad. That's not being hammered.
yeah,
But I lived in Kansas where, the part of the state that I lived in, we would typically get, a foot of snow or something, with a little ice and stuff mixed in. So it was a little harsher.
yeah.
So I'm kind of used to it. I lived in Colorado right at the foot of the Rocky Mountains for a while. And to me, that's getting hammered when you're getting 2-3
Well,
foot
yeah.
of snow.
But that's those folks are used to it. Same
Right.
as we're used to it. Right? It's the
Oh, yeah.
it's the folks that have, been born and raised in the South. They're
Not used to it.
Well, no.
It's like,
There was a lot of people that I watch on YouTube that their kids had never seen snow before.
snow.
So, stuff like that. It was fun to watch kids do that, run around, and it's just something that we take so for granted up here that it's, I don't know. Hopefully people learn a lesson and they
We'll be a little
kind
more
of
prepared.
prepare themselves, that they don't put a lit barbecue in their barn to try to keep their livestock warm and burn their barns down. Or put run electrical cords through animals' pens and wonder why the animals cause shortouts because they ate the wires.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep my chickens water from freezing this year.
The best one I've seen is the one that they sent Brandon to try out. It kind of looks like one of those old time Rebecca, I responded to that. I sent you back one. It almost looks like one of those old charcoal lighters that it was like a handle and then went up like in a circle. You
Mhm.
put underneath your charcoal and then it would ignite your charcoal. Well, this doesn't get near as hot. You just put it in a pail or a bucket or wherever, and it doesn't melt plastic, but it keeps it unthawed. So that
Well, I
'cause he
picked up
was
two
using it for
55-gallon.
his quail. So
Yeah, I picked
he
up
had
two
it in a bu-
55-gallon plastic bucket or plastic deals, and they don't
Yeah.
come with lids. But I've thought about getting nipples, like your chicken nipples and stuff, and
Yeah.
putting them around it and setting it in there, and then sticking a stock tank heater in it.
but get a nipple. Don't get one of the little cups because the cups
Yes.
end up freezing because warm water freezes faster than cold water.
Right.
So, you don't buy one of those. Just give me a sec. I have somebody commenting on my video saying that I didn't stay on long enough. She doesn't realize I'm back. Oh. She doesn't realize I'm live right now.
And then I thought about just running a heat lamp into the coop
Honestly, if you
and
have a
leaving
coop, that's all you need. Is you don't even need a heat lamp. 100-watt light bulb does the same thing, and it will keep the chickens. It'll keep their laying schedule. As you know, chickens don't need a whole lot of heat.
Right. Well, I was
But-
gonna put it right, like attach it to where it's just on the water, just on their water bucket.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The only thing
It's
with
not
that
so
is
much for
it would
not
have
so
to be
much
high
for
enough.
them.
It would have to be high enough that they can't. That they
Get
cannot.
the wire.
That's it. Get up and start hitting the heat lamp or whatever and shatter that and cause a fire.
Yeah.
I know they do make protectors, and I don't know if you can buy them down there, but I'm sure Amazon would probably have them if you were
Oh,
to
I'm
search
sure I
Amazon.
could find them.
All right.
That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I'm gonna go through after my shop gets unoccupied and dig out all the heat lamps and the stock tank heaters and
So, like Raquel just said, what you need is a heated water bowl. But I was just trying to give you something that you already have that you didn't have to spend any more money. But yeah, you can easily order one of those, but you're going to have to get it soon.
oh yeah,
Because once you guys start getting cold again, all that stuff's going to be out of stock. That's if they were able to get it this summer.
right.
They may not even have it, but yes, worst case scenario, absolutely, get a heated water bowl. And I think what I'll do is go over to the farm maybe this week and just show what they use. And we get
Well,
to
we
minus
have-
40. You guys get to minus 40. You won't have to worry about your chickens. You'll have a lot more to worry about than chickens.
Oh, I'd have to worry about every animal I've got on the farm.
Well, Sarah would have every animal you have on the farm in your house.
No, she wouldn't either.
You
She would try.
got to go to work.
So our donkeys actually get pretty furry. So they get their winter coat in. Our goats get their winter coats in.
Yeah.
So they're
Everything becomes climatized, right?
yeah, they're not bad. So I do put heat lamps in. I put 2 heat lamps in the shed, in the goat shed. And just running 2 heat lamps, it keeps it at 40 degrees in there throughout the winter. So
Yeah.
at
Well,
least 40 degrees. It doesn't usually drop below that. So in fact, when we got that snow and that cold temperatures, those really cold temperatures for those few days, I didn't have the heat lamps out then.
Hmm.
Uh,
So Raquel, here's a video idea. Go set up an Amazon store and put the bowls that you're talking about and show everybody what you use. And you know, being in Manitoba, gets a heck of a lot colder there than most places. So, but a lot of theirs is wind temperature, and that doesn't affect. You know, if you don't get hit by the wind, then it's then it's only the temperature. It's not the wind portion of it. But
what makes it so bad here is that we have so much moisture in the air, so much humidity in the air.
Yeah.
And that's what makes, because I was in Colorado and wore jeans and long sleeve shirt and a hoodie and was fine.
Yeah.
It was a drier cold. Came
Mhm.
back to Oklahoma, Arkansas area and was like, nope, got to break out the thermals. And that's all it is that we have all that humidity and stuff in the air that freezes and it's ugh.
Or just if you don't, just do a video on the coop on how you keep your chickens, and this is what we use, and blah blah blah. A lot of people just put fresh water in every morning and every night, and the chickens get used to drinking morning and night, and they're able to peck through the ice where you are, in the minus 40. It within a couple hours, if there's nothing drinking pecking at the ice, they're not getting through it. But I just
We have I think it's a 5-gallon water, and I usually fill it up, once a week because I only feed and water once a week.
So honestly, if you were to go over, I know which pretty much whereabouts Brandon had the thing. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
And it's really simple. You just throw it in your bucket, and it doesn't freeze. And Brandon tried it just after the big freeze. You guys were still like below freezing,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked. So, and it wasn't that much money. I think it was like $20. Now I don't know how much the heated bowls are that Raquel's talking about, because Rob just changes the chicken's water like 2 or 3 times a day. So,
So depending on how big of one you get, determines the cost. They have some at Atwoods that are like $20, between
Okay.
15 and $20. So they're really not that bad. But the bigger you go, the more expensive they are.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'll show some of the ones that are over in the pasture here for the cattle. And they're massive. But, They have to. Yeah, she's pretty sure that what she's talking about is $20 at our Tractor Supply, and so yeah, it'd be if it's $20 here, it'd be 15 down there. And Raquel, he's in Oklahoma, northern Oklahoma.
We did have, when we had all the cows out here, we had a 500-gallon stock tank. We
Okay.
had 3 heaters in it, and it still froze.
Oh yeah, again,
It froze about 6 inches deep.
yeah, but again, your hot water freezes faster than cold. So if you can't keep it that hot, then where in a 5-gallon pail, like you're saying, if you were to put, 2 or 3 nipples, put that heater in there, you may only have to fill it up once a week.
Yeah.
And
Well, if I did that 55-gallon bucket with nipples on it, I wouldn't have to fill it up for a long time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if it would be, well, if you were to put a lid on the top of it, absolutely, that'd be enough to keep your nipples unfrozen. And yeah, that might be a solution, like a long-term solution.
Well, because I bought 2 of them, and what I'm gonna do with them is I want to get some a guttering system on my chicken coop,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna collect the rainwater and use that as a backup to water animals and stuff with.
Mhm.
And then I'll take the one bucket I'll take and I'm gonna run some PVC out of it in the chicken coop,
Okay.
and then put some nipples. Try to figure out a way to either put nipples or just cut out little sections for them to be able to get to the water, and have the shut off valve so that I can shut it off or open it.
And make sure if you're going to do a water retrieval system, make sure you don't do what Mike did last year. Leave it full without a heater, and then went to use it this year and split from top to bottom. Hey, Brenda, you're not late. You just missed all the fun.
But I don't know, it's all going to cost money I don't have right at the moment to do, but it's something that that we're tossing around. And
But I'm sure those chicken nipple things are not.
they're not that expensive.
They're a couple bucks a piece.
I don't even think they're that.
Oh, okay. Well, last time I saw them, they were like $1.75 or $2 a pop. And if you were to
Last
put
time-
3,
I'm trying to
Actually,
think.
no,
I
they
think the
came in a
last time I
package of
saw
4.
them,
package of 4, and I think it was $5. So,
so we have a poultry store.
oh wow,
It's called, I think it's George's Poultry.
okay,
And so they have, it's actually designed for like your big chicken houses and stuff,
yeah.
but you can get what you need for a small coop there as well.
Oh well, big or small, they all use the same.
They all use the same stuff. So
Yeah.
What I thought about doing too is taking, like when I do if I run that PVC into there, take that heat tape
Mhm.
and just wrap the PVC in that heat tape.
Or you may even be able to just wrap half of the, I don't know how much tape comes in one thing, but you may, if you were to have to buy two, you may just be able to wrap your 5-gallon drum in that, and that may be enough to keep it unthawed, especially if you were to put it near the nipples, right? Because that's going to be your biggest thing, is trying to keep your nipples unthawed, and it's a real problem, especially up here.
And I've thought about maybe spraying the outside of it with that spray foam.
Be careful. Some chickens like to eat that.
Well,
And
if
then
I was to do that, I wouldn't put the bucket in the coop or in the run. I would have it on the outside and just have the
Okay.
PVC running into the run.
Either that or put it in a corner and build like a two, like an L thing
Yeah.
around it, and then put the spray foam down around it, or even just get like, it would be cheaper for you to get a bat of R34 insulation and stuff it all around it.
Yeah.
And again, our climate's changing. We're getting a little warmer. You guys are getting colder. So maybe in 30 years, we're going to be like Oklahoma, and you're going to be down. You'll have all the snow down there. That's what I'm hoping.
I'm happy
Because-
with that.
Well, damn it. I was told whenever I was a kid in high school that global warming, we were going to be just like Florida in 15 years. I'm upset because there ain't no Florida up here.
They lied.
But they did lie to us. Absolutely. And, I appreciate that, Brenda, throwing everybody's link up there. But yeah, they lied to me. I was so looking forward to being like Florida. But it is what it is.
I don't think I would ever live in Florida.
Oh, I wouldn't a heartbeat.
Visit, maybe. Live now.
Yeah, I would rather take Southern Arizona,
Potter over there.
Southern
Actually-
New Mexico.
I don't know if I don't think New Mexico would. I just, the whole 40-degree temperature change from day to night doesn't interest me.
It's like when we were in Iraq.
Yes.
It would be 150 degrees plus in the daytime, drop down to 80 or 90 at night. I'm gonna tell you, 80 and 90 at night over there is cold.
Oh, that's it. I had buddies that were over, and they said the exact same thing. They were like, they froze their butt off if they were doing night patrol or watching overnight. And they're like, during the day you could barely breathe because it was so hot, and then at night, even 80 degrees after it being 150 during the day in the sun over there, they wore their heavy pack, like their heavy
Oh yeah,
combats.
oh yeah,
It's
without a
like,
doubt.
and 80, 90 degrees over here, people are whining about that. And a good friend of mine lived in Lebanon for
I came
20, almost 30 years before he moved to Canada. And he said during the summer, like, they don't leave their houses.
Oh yeah, I came home in November of 2004,
Okay.
and we got some snow. It wasn't much, but we did get some, and I froze. I froze all winter long.
Mhm.
And then summer rolled around and it was 90 degrees and I'm wearing a black jacket because I'm chilly. And they made fun of me for that for a long time. And I
But
was
you were-
like, hey,
You were climatized.
did you not see what I was climatized to? This is chilly to me right now.
Yeah.
It'll
That's
take
it.
me a little while. I'll get climatized to here again and then I'll be fine. Right now I'm not. This is chilly.
That's yeah.
They're like, oh, it never gets over 120 degrees there. Yeah, baloney. Like the Palm Groves, like we had bottled water in our Humvees. And we went out to the Palm Groves one day and I was thirsty, bad thirsty. And I went to the Humvee and grabbed me a bottle of water and it was boiling. Like it was bubbling. But that was all we had to drink.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
finally we bought an ice chest and we'd fill it up with water and then go get ice and put in it. Which the ice didn't last too long, but it still kept our water cool enough that we could actually drink it.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to drink water that's bubbling and boiling when it's so hot outside, and then you're drinking something really hot on top of that.
Yeah. Brutal Bob said he doesn't know how you could take that heat, even being dry. He thought he was going to die in Nam whenever it was 15 to 20 degrees cooler than that. The humidity was 90 to 100%, though.
That's
And
what I
it's
was
the
getting ready to
humidity.
say. It's the humidity.
Absolutely.
That humidity there was no humidity.
Yeah.
Now, when I was in Kuwait, where I was stationed in Kuwait, right on the Persian Gulf, it was 120, 130, 140 degrees during the day with 100% humidity all the time.
Wow.
Like, you took a shower, you got out of the shower, you opened the door, and it was so nasty, muggy that it felt like you just needed to go get right back in the shower.
Yeah.
But, well, we've got some things to get done.
Yes.
So I'm going to jump off here, guys. Y'all enjoy the
Well,
rest of
Yep.
the live.
I'm going to drop off here as well. It's
5 o'clock.
I was just told supper's ready. Two things I
Yeah,
look
we've got
forward
some
to
stuff
is,
to go take care of. We've got some stuff to drop off at down the road. So
all right. Well, everybody take care and have a good week. And, we've got some great lives coming up yet tonight. You've got Joe that's live from 7 to 9. And then you have 2 or 3 people that are going to go live after Joe. Our Wyoming Life is one. And they'll be going live, and I forget. I saw a couple other folks that are going to go live tonight later on. So,
and then you've got
everybody,
Lori on Monday, LG on Monday,
yes,
Gail Southern Living usually on Monday, and us on Monday,
and Raquel.
and Raquel.
Yeah.
So,
And then Tuesday you have Big Matt. Then you have I'm gonna do up a list here and so everybody knows when the live schedules are, because
Wednesday,
I don't even know I don't even think I can.
Wednesday at like 10 o'clock, I think 9 or 10 o'clock is Country Mama.
Yeah, Wednesday morning is
Country
Alicia.
Mama. Yep.
And then I know Rochelle just came in. I know she goes live a couple times a week as well. And so, and then, yeah, Friday night, Brutal Bob asked when Ricky's lives are, and he's Friday night before Yogi Hollow.
Yep.
So, anyways, everybody have a
We'll
good,
see y'all later.
good week, and I will, talk to everybody on Thursday. Have a blessed week, guys.